Hey guys, it's Fallen Paradox here. This video is going to be kind of different from the rest that I posted up on my YouTube channel. I'm going to have a little rant. This happened yesterday. Actually, it's happened periodically throughout my whole time being up on Google+, which is another thing that you can get once you make a YouTube channel, more or less, and it's like my personal Instagram, whatever. You can post whatever you want. Majority of people that see my videos are from there, so don't know why I'm explaining it. Anyway, so this is going to be a little rant about fuckboys and the dudes that message girls telling them that they're pretty, or they're hot, or they're sexy, or nice boobs, or whatever. This has happened to me, and disclaimer, I know that me posting pictures of myself, I should expect getting these responses, or these people, or whatever, and getting pedophiles and stuff like that, because I look the way I do. I'm not saying I'm pretty, I really don't like how I look, and I don't want people commenting, oh, you're so pretty, you're so, no, don't post that. I think that I'm okay for my age. I'm waiting till I grow up and, do puberty and everything. It's a whole nother story for a whole nother time. But, what the hell is in my eye? Okay. Anyway, so, more or less, this is a video about the boys that I've seen on Google+. Now, I've made a lot of good friends on Google+, and Hangouts, and blah, yada, yada, woof, woof. I've made a lot of good friends, and I'm really happy to have those friends in my life. But there's a whole nother side that a lot of people don't see, and yesterday I flipped out on this guy, and I feel really bad because he didn't mean anything by it. He wasn't trying to be mean. I have just had enough. So that's why I'm making this video, so I no longer explode on random boys that message me online. So, let's start with yesterday. Yesterday, I did not have one. I did not have two. I didn't even have, 5. I had, 10 fuckboys message me on Hangouts after I posted a picture of me saying, hit me up on Instagram, hit me up on Hangouts, whatever. I want friends to talk to. I put friends. I put friends. And these dudes are telling me that I'm hot. They could put it in the comments of the post. I do not disable comments. If you want to tell me I am pretty or I am hot, type it in the comments. Do not waste my time by me filtering out from people's Hangout sends. They send Hangout messages and they're like, hey, can we talk? Those people actually want to have an intellectual conversation with me. They don't just message me and say, hey, you're hot. I don't want to talk to people like that. I'm not going to talk to people like that. If all you talk about is me, about me, to me, I don't want to hear about it. End of story. If you want to tell me I'm pretty or I am hot, type it in the comments. Not this video comments, I mean of the post that I post on Google. I don't want to waste my time texting you saying, hey, what's up, how you doing, blah, 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 yada, yada, woof, woof. I don't want to talk to you and then in the same fucking sentence you say you're hot as what you're doing. I'm not going to tell the name of this dude, but this dude messages me, and he's like, hey, I'm like, okay, I want to have a conversation with this guy, he looks cute, blah, 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 yada, woof, woof. I say hey, and we start talking, and he's asking me what's up, and I'm like, I'm just, doing schoolwork, my makeup, cleaning, whatever, fuck it. And then, in the same fucking sentence, after I tell him what's up, after I tell him what I'm doing, I'd ask him what he's doing. In the same fucking sentence, no periods, no commas, no nothing, he says, in school, you're hot. That's it. Just you're hot. Okay. Can we just have another conversation? Okay? And I just tell him, cool. I don't give a fuck. And then he asks me, what about? Him in school or me being insanely hot? And I said, both. I don't give a fuck. And he's like, lol, you're so cute. And I said, okay, can we move on now? And he's like, why? And oh my god, I felt so bad after I typed this, but I had enough. I'm like, I do not want to talk to you if you're just going to comment on my looks. I want to have an intellectual conversation with you, and I want to actually get to know you as a human, not know how I look. I have a fucking mirror. I can see how I look. Okay? Got it? Good. Can we move on now? And this dude texts back, lol, you're so smart. nothing else. Just, lol, you're so smart. Like, okay? I'm trying to tell you I don't like talking about... I flipped shit. I was done. I had enough. And what I do to these guys that just tell me this random shit, the one... I'm so bad for doing this. If a dude texts me that I am hot, I say thank you, usually, or okay, thanks, whatever. I had enough with this dude, and he kept texting me, and texting me, and texting me, and I didn't really want to talk to him, so I just ignored the text, instead of telling him I don't really want to talk right now, because I knew then he would ask me why, and I'd have to explain, and then he'd get mad, and then a whole bunch of stuff that I could just avoid by just ignoring him. He wouldn't stop texting me. When I woke up in the morning, I had 18 texts from this dude in less than a minute. Wonderful! Yay! Woo! I had enough and I blocked the dude. I was fucking done. I don't want to deal with people like that. Like, if I have a conversation with you, first off, don't ask me a million questions at once. That's not how you start a conversation. 2, if you're not an interesting person offline, I don't think we should talk. Third off, when dudes comment on my looks, all they think about is how I look. Okay, I will admit that I have qualities about me that I got from my mom because she's very beautiful, and I'm glad I got those features. But I want to talk about more than just my looks. To me, my looks are like 0.1% about me. The rest, 99%, is my personality. If you do not want to get to know me as a person, do not bother talking to me. Like, that is just at the point where I'm at. And I posted a post on Google, and I got 21 likes because of this post. I just had a rant. I was so done. I'm so done with guys like that. I know that this is probably going to be a longish video, or shortish, I don't really know, but I just need to get this off my chest. But let's go on to, I think 3 or 4 days ago. This dude's talking to me, and again with the same scenario, he tells me I'm cute, he tells me I'm hot, and I'm like, okay, can we move on? I didn't text this guy back because all he was talking about was my looks. I ignored him. In the morning, I receive, that's my guinea pigs, and that's my grandma, sorry. I wake up in the morning, I check my texts on my phone. This dude sends me a fucking dick pic. I don't want to see that. And then I'm like, I'm savage. I'm like, dude, I don't want to see your hairy ass dick, first off. Second off, if you're going to send a dick picture, at least have something to show. That looks like a baby dick. Third off, bitch, who wants to see a dick? Girls do not want to see that. No girl wants to see that. At all. Like, guys are like, oh, this is going to be so fucking classy. Like, click, boom. Girls don't want to see that. Guys want to see nudes from girls, but girls don't want to see nudes from guys. Unless you're like a fuck boy. Or a fuck girl. Like, okay. I tell him don't bother texting me again. Sorry, that's my sister. Anyway, so, then, this dude, I tell him don't bother text me, and I thought I clicked block, but I guess I didn't. This dude, 5 o'clock in the, evening, this bitch sends me another fucking dick pic, and it's worse than the first one. This dude, my sister's like, but this dude sends me a picture. It looks like his fucking dick has been sunburned at the tip. And then it looks like he just, either came or lubed up his dick to the maximum. It was gross and disgusting. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, it looks like your dick got sunburned or got sucked way too hard by a vacuum cleaner. I guess that's the only thing that would actually suck your dick is a vacuum cleaner. This bitch replies with, you'd suck it. And I said, boy, I wouldn't suck that thing if my life depended on it. I'm not for that life. So I block him. I finally blocked him. And, oh my god, I told my friend this, and he was like, can we just stop talking about this? Like, I don't want to hear about some sunburned dude's dick. And I started breaking down laughing at that, but, yeah, so that's another scenario. Let me just mention, 2 more, and then this video is over. I'm gonna make this real quick because it's almost reached 10 minutes. 30 seconds before 10 minutes. But, it's probably maybe gonna be 15. I'm just gonna shut up now. More or less, this dude texts me, and his username on here is old man. Just old man. And then he has a picture of, girls lined up. Okay. There was my light. Okay. This dude texts me. He's like, hey. And I don't reply. because I haven't accepted the Hangouts request. So it either says ignore or accept, whatever, you probably already know the routine. And this bitch sends me saying, "Hey, cutie," caps locks, "I would really like to talk to you. You seem very nice." I'm like, you don't even know me. Like, come on now. My phone just vibrated. That's nice. So, more or less, I tell this dude, no, I do not want to talk to you. Mostly because you're probably too old to talk to me. He asks, "How old are you?" I tell him my age. I'm not gonna say it, but I told this dude my age. He said, "That's fine. You're probably into older dudes anyway." Bitch. The fuck? No. No, I'm not. No. The highest age I will ever go is 17. The very highest. Cut off at 17. 18, you're a pedophile. Because I'm just gonna tell you, I'm only 14. I may look like I'm 16 because of all this fucking eye makeup. These are the only 2 products I use. But this bitch was like, "You're probably into older dudes anyway. I could treat you right." I'm like, boy, I'm 14. The only thing I should be worrying about is if I'm good at skateboarding, schoolwork's getting done, and talking to younger dudes. I do not give a fuck if you're gonna treat me right, okay? Okay. The last thing I have to say is this last dude. Oh my god, he's probably the worst. Beyond belief, the very worst. I'm talking to this dude, and he's like having a normal conversation with me. I'm like, finally I meet someone that's having a normal conversation with me. And then he says like, "Oh, you're really cute. Sorry if that sounds like a fuckboy, but you are." I'm like, okay, he acknowledges that it sounds like a fuckboy. Okay, that's fine. And I'm like, no, you know what, it's fine, it's okay, thanks, because I've learned to finally accept compliments instead of just being like, no, I'm not, because I don't think I am, but again, don't comment that I am, because I won't reply back, and I'll probably just delete the comment, because I really don't care. You sound like such a dick. And then I'm like, having a normal conversation, and he just keeps mentioning me, like, well, you know, I'm a pretty good, loyal dude. I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, I've been single for a while. I'm like, okay. And he's like, yeah, I'm pretty good with girls, but they just cheat on me. I'm like, can we just get off the subject of, like, cheating girls and stuff like that? Like, I don't really care. Sorry, but if you're not gonna have a conversation to me about, fuck it, pick anything, skateboarding, BMX, fucking trees, I don't give a fuck. Just change the subject from girls or boys. That's it. Like, I don't really care what we talk about. Just don't talk about me to me. Talk about me to anyone else but me. Do not talk to the person, like, about the person that you're talking to. Like, if you're talking about me, go talk to some random stranger on the street jacking off. Like, I don't want to hear about you talking about me to me. Like, no, I don't care. Like, can we just change the subject? So I try and change the subject to something else, and, like, I pick anything at all, and it always resorts back to me. At this point, I'm at my breaking point, and I'm like, okay, you know what, dude, can we just have a normal conversation, because that guy's cool, and I'm not going to be a dick and just block him like I do the other dudes, because the third text message they sent me is just about me. This dude was actually having a normal conversation up till this point. I don't know what triggered him so much that he wanted to comment that, but fuck it, okay. So this dude is like, okay, sorry, I didn't mean to trigger you. I'm like, you didn't trigger me, boy. You got triggered. Like, I was talking normally, and then you're just like talking about girls cheating and ex-girlfriends and you being a loyal fucker. Like, I don't care. I'm sorry, but I don't. So yeah, that is my rant about fuckboys. If you guys agree with me that fuckboys are just beyond belief disgusting, leave a like if you want. You can dislike, like, fuck it, whatever. Just like or dislike if you agree that fuckboys are ew. I'm gonna say, I think guys that look like it are kind of cute, but I don't like their personalities. Guys that are cute, doesn't even matter if they're a shitty personality. But anyway, remember to subscribe, leave a comment of what I should do next, and love y'all. Mwah.